What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I made a video from the feed, and the last video I made was the 30 war win streak that we lost to Fight Club because they hunted us down and took our streak down. I explained everything in that video, so if you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out. But I was actually recording the beginning of this video, and we had one of our guys come back over, Wyatt, and I guess he went over to some clan that's talking about the video that I made because someone left a comment on it recently, and I guess they're kind of upset about it. But I guess Wyatt, he got invited to the clan, and you can see it here. They hate the video. I don't know why that makes me laugh so much. They just shouldn't be doing what they're doing. I mean, they're gonna keep continuing to do it. I'm gonna continue to make videos on it. It's not that difficult. Just play fair and square, and we don't have to do this, man. They don't have to do this. They actually hate the video. That makes me laugh so much. But that video is gaining quite a bit of traction, so if you have not seen it, go ahead and check it out. It explains everything and why we lost the streak and everything, and how it wasn't fair play and all that. But we're back on It's a Games feed. It's been about 6 weeks, and we're on a 12 war win streak right now. I'm going to cover the latest war and go over the latest attacks. But because of all of that, you know, sneaking and cheating, and people are looking at us and everything, I have to blur out the clan names of every person we go against from now on, because if I reveal the clan names and they find it, they're gonna go into the clan, go to the war log, capture all our bases, and then we'll be repeating what we went through 6 weeks ago. So let's go over and look at the latest war from the feed. Alright, so we're over here. We won our latest war, 111 to 102. You can see the clan name is blurred out. I had to do that for, again, privacy reasons, and so I don't put the the clan and myself in a compromising position to let that happen again. It's a very annoying thing, and then again, if you haven't seen the video, check it out because it explains everything that happened, and it's just kind of pathetic what people do in this game. People are here to have fun and chill, and I guess people take enjoyment out of ruining people's streaks. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into some of the best attacks from this latest war here. Alright, so starting off our list, we got P coming in with a Queen Charge Hog Attack against a Rush Town Hall 11. Now, most of the bases on the other team look like this base here, and that's why the list is actually a little shorter than some of the other videos, because a lot of bases were really easy to get through for some of our members because they were rushed or they had terrible defenses and stuff like that, so it wasn't too difficult for most of the bases to get taken down. But this one's special because P's coming in with a Town Hall 10 attack against a a Rush Town Hall 11, and it's important because most Town Hall 10s will have a hard time, or they would struggle against a base that looks like this, because you got the Eagle over here, you got Inferno Towers, you got the 4th bow, and perhaps even the extra defenses as well. But he's coming in with a Queen Charge Hog Attack from the bottom side, and he's going to make it look easy, take it down using the Queen Charge Hog Attack. The Queen Charge Hog Attack is one of the most popular attacks for these guys towards the bottom bases, so a lot of the Town Hall 9s use it, Town Hall 10s. So you can see P pushing his way into the base with his Queen Charge. He's got Wall Breakers doing an excellent job pushing in and allowing that Queen to get into multiple layers of the base to access the Clan Castle, of course, and then tons of valuable defenses down there. King doing an excellent job on the outside, and he's preparing to place down his Hog Gliders to take down the base. Again, it's a very difficult thing to do as a Town Hall 10 to take down a Town Hall 11. Not any Town Hall 11. If it was a really rushed base, I wouldn't have included it. But the Eagles up, the Town Hall, not the Town Hall, but the Inferno Towers are maxed out. Got the 4th bow to deal with, and he makes it look easy here as his Queen pushes into the base. We got the Siege Barracks coming on the left side, and along comes a P.E.K.K.A. along with the Wizards. And he's going to push in with the Hog Riders now, and he's just going to swarm the base with the Hog Riders, pushing in and sweeping the base. I'm going to let the replay play through and talk about, I was actually recording, the beginning part of it, just talking about my normal stuff, talking about how I got to censor it from now on because of, what has happened, and, we don't want that to happen again. And apparently, Wyatt/Smoky, he got invited to one of the clans that we're talking about. They don't like the video, so that's good for me to hear, because that means it's getting their attention. It's making perhaps more people aware of it and stuff like that. Hopefully that'll reduce the chances of it happening to other people as well, because this is not a fun thing to go through, man. You work so hard to get to 20, 25 wins in a row. It's a good number. I mean, it's good to look at. I mean, think about it. 20 to 25 wins in a row is 40, 50 days, because each war takes 2 days, and then you got people out here trying to ruin it because they just want to. There's people out there like that, trolls or whatever. Some people will take joy in that, but if I can just bring more awareness to it and just continue to let people know about these types of things, it'll happen less and less, and perhaps one day maybe they'll just give up in general, and then the problem goes away by itself. But anyway, P coming in here, making it look easy, taking down a Rush Town Hall 11 with a Town Hall 10 attack, the Queen Charge Hogs. Alright, next up we got Betsy hitting a Town Hall 13 here, making a huge jump from the Town Hall 11 attack, or the Town Hall 10 attack, all the way up to Town Hall 13. The bases in between this one and the last replay, they just weren't that great. Defensively, they didn't look that great. They all looked rushed, weak walls, and not too impressive to really include into the list here. But the guys took them down pretty easily. I mean, they weren't much of a challenge, so I decided to keep them off the list. And we're jumping straight into Betsy's Town Hall 13. Looks like it's a Ocho. We got 8 Quakes on the bottom there with Mass Yetis. And he's got the CC pulled all the way up to the 12 o'clock corner. He's going to take down this base, a very popular base, actually. I see this base all the time, so if you guys are having a hard time with this base, Betsy has found a way to best it. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Anyway, so Betsy found a way to take down the base using the Mass Yeti attack with 8 Quake spells. And CC's going to go down. CC Bear's coming down on the middle because the Yetis on the left side are going to take down the bomb tower, that storage, and help narrow down that funnel. Let's see where he drops the rest of the Yetis to see where they're going to come in. We got the Queen pushing in with a Rage spell. We got Wizards coming out of the CC Bear. Here comes the King along with all the Yetis up in the 12 o'clock corner. And it looks like they're going to directly target the scatter shot or the air defense and push straight on in. Alright, there goes the last set of Quakes on the other side of the base. Town Hall's opened up nice and wide. We got the scatter shot on the other side of the base. And here comes the Royal Champion along with probably, no, Yetis. Okay, Yetis out of the CC Bear. I thought there's going to be more Hog Riders coming out of that. But we got more Yetis coming out. And Town Hall's going to go down. Grand Warden ability gets popped here. And looks like everything is going nicely for Betsy here. Queen's on the right side. Lots of Yetis on the left and in the middle. And doing tons of damage as they make their way through the base. But yeah, I had an original video. I was actually making the video just talking about like why I have to censor it now. And you know, I'm just repeating myself. It's just funny to see. I got to bring more awareness to that kind of stuff because, you know, it just sucks, man. You get to like 20 to 25 war wins in a row. That's 40, 50 days that you spend getting up to that height or getting up to that, you know, amount of wins in a row. And then you got people out there that are just looking to end it just because they want to. Just because they want to. Again, if you haven't seen the video, go ahead and check it out. I'll explain more. And it's just sad that people are like that. We got the Yeti slowly making their way around the base. World Champion taking down those mass skellies. And there's not much left of the base here. Betsy did a pretty good job. Dang, look at that World Champion. Destroyed everything on this right side except for that last Wizard Tower. And you see the Yeti Mites traveling over to that. Oh, there's an Archer Tower there too. With the Yeti Mites travel over, take down the Archer Tower, take down the Wizard Tower. And that's going to be a wrap for this base. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't trying to promote hate or anything like that. It wasn't a form of bullying. I'm not trying to like do any of that kind of stuff. I'm just trying to make people aware that this is what people do. It's I guess part of the game. There's no rules against it. It's not like it's against the terms of service or anything. Anyway, Betsy coming in here with a 3-star against a very popular base with the Mass Yeti attack. Alright, next up we got the Star of the Clan taking down this wonky looking ring base. Let me stop. Alright, so we got me coming in with a hybrid attack. It's one of my favorite attacks at Town Hall 13. I do it all the time. And I recognize the base can be easily funneled on the left and right side. And then I was planning on taking my hybrid and just pushing it through the middle, taking down the Town Hall, and then hoping for the best on the other side of the base. And that's exactly what happened here. We have the King on the left side and my Queen on the right side. Somebody attacked the base earlier. I think it was I can't say his full name because I'll get demonetized, but he placed his King on this collector here, and it just pathed perfectly for him to take down the left side. So I just copied that, and then I used my Queen on the right side here to clear out the remainder of the defenses, and then take out the CC, and get the Eagle and lots of good value there, and all that good stuff. I also recognize that the Wizard Tower right here kind of links this middle part to like my hybrid. So I wanted to make sure that Wizard Tower goes down before I place my hybrid, so they don't bounce out to the right side, and then I completely miss a Town Hall. I still have the blimp though, in case they did do that. And I have a, you know, a little safe haven there, so that way I at least get the 2-star. But Queen's pushing in here, and here comes the hybrid now. She finally engages that Expo, and Wizard Tower takes it down, cuts off the right side for the hybrid, and they're going to push straight into the middle and towards that Town Hall. First heel's going to come down, and Queen's going to make her way towards the Eagle, take it down, and then here comes the final race to push her through the Royal Champion and that last compartment. Alright, so the hybrid's making their way through. Here comes the blimp. And they're going to push straight through onto the Town Hall. Everything's going beautifully for me. The Hogs are going to go to the left side because the Town Hall is not activated yet. Freeze on top of the Town Hall because I don't have any more rages. And then here comes the Blimp Bomb to do tons and tons of damage. Queen's going to go down, or she's going to use her ability, and then she's going to go down. And then I'm going to rely on the hybrid to finish up the remainder of this base. My first attack was not very pretty. I tried to attack the #1 base, and I did not place my Queen correctly, and she ended up walking on me, and it just messed up my whole attack. I got like a low, like 54% 2-star. It was terrible. And then I rebounded with this attack here, taking down this wonky looking ring base with hybrid. I gotta learn some new attacks because I am super reliant on the hybrid attack strategy. It is the only strategy I use at Town Hall 13. I just look for bases that I can hit with hybrid. The main thing I try to look for is easy pathing, easy CC lures, or like easy blimp bombs. Wherever I can shape the base to make the pathing easy, that's where I look for. So this like square type bases are very difficult for me because it's hard for me to imagine like the pathing, because it's like a square, and like if I take it down a corner incorrectly, my queen will walk incorrectly. It'll lead to a 2-star, potentially even a 1-star. So I just try to look for bases with good pathing. But there you go, guys, another 3-star with the queen charge hybrid attack. Let's go ahead and move on to the next attack. All right, next up we got Wyatt hitting this funky looking base. He's using a queen charge Lalo attack strategy. He's extremely good at this strategy, and let's see what he does here. Blimp bomb coming from the left side, and it's going to drop right into that left circle. We got loons coming out of the blimps, or out of the blimp itself, and the loon's going to come and clear that compartment, and then also pull out the CC. Wow, what a good look for those loons there, doing tons of damage, taking out a couple archer towers as well. And let's see how he passed the base for his Lalo. The Lalo is very similar to hybrid though, and for me, I can never get it down. Like the pathing for the hybrid and the pathing for the Lalo is sort of similar in a sense. The ring base is a little different because, at least for me, when I do it, I don't worry about like funneling two sides, like left and right, and then pushing my hybrid to the middle, except for that one replay that I showed earlier. But most of the time, I send them around the base and I blimp bomb the Town Hall and go from there. But we're gonna see what Wyatt does here with his Lalo. We got Baby Dragon on the right side, loons coming in. Oh, Lalo's coming in from the main side here, so the pathing is gonna be through the Eagle and probably through the 2 single Inferno Towers. Let's see how he gets to Town Hall as well. This is a pretty risky attack because look how far away the Town Hall is. Queen's making her way towards the cannon and the expo area. Let's see how that goes. We get the Warden coming down along with the Lalo on top. Eagle's gonna go down, and they're gonna push their way from the 12 o'clock corner all the way through the middle of the base. And let's see what happens here. All right, so they're gonna push in, and there's a Tesla right there. Oh my goodness, that kind of messed them up right there. Tornado Trap gets sent off, and I didn't expect that Tesla to be popped up. That actually kind of messed up his attack a little bit, I would think, because if that Tesla wasn't there, the loons probably wouldn't have gone forward like that. They probably would have gone off to the side. But look at that, they pathed right into the Town Hall. Perfect Warden ability. And the loons are just going to absolutely destroy the backside of the base. We still have the king and the queen ability coming down. And wow, he absolutely destroys the base with Lalo. I didn't expect the Lalo to still be that strong, but Wyatt makes it look easy. Easily taking down this base with the queen charge Lalo attack strategy. I think that Tesla in the middle really messed up the defense, because if that Tesla wasn't there, I don't think the loons would have pathed like that. They would have pathed probably to the right side a little bit, maybe activated the Town Hall a little earlier, and then, they might have gotten roasted. I don't know. But that really helped out the attack there, and he's going to easily wipe the remainder of this base with the queen charge Lalo attack. So like I said in the beginning, not as many attacks for this war as it was in some of the other videos I've made, because a lot of the bases were kind of rushed, so that's why there's not going to be as many as there was in some of the other videos. But Wyatt coming in, making it look easy with the queen charge Lalo against this base. Alright, next up we got Humblebee coming in with some another Yeti attack. We got another mass Yeti attack. This is a Quadquake Yeti. And we got some bowlers along. So we got Yetis and bowlers. We got the Warden walk on the top side. And again, this is kind of how like most of their bases look like. It's still a pretty tough base. It's not maxed out. Of course, the walls are, not that great as well. But the defenses are still pretty tough. It's still a Town Hall 13. And Humblebee is gonna make it look pretty easy as he takes it down with a masked Yeti along with some bowlers. We got the Warden walk. We got the siege barracks and the king on the left side. And they're gonna push their way into the middle of the base and absolutely wreck it. Let's see where he places his quakes and his jump in order to get through the base. He got the, oh wow, the 2 scatter shots are right there. So he just opened up both compartments where the scatter shot is. We got the eagle, the multi. Wow, look at all that value in the middle right there. That is crazy. Warden ability gets popped, and everything is pushing into the middle now. We got the single, we got the multi, we got an eagle, we got the Town Hall on top of everyone. So they can just push through that core and take down everything. It's pretty much alright. There's not really many other like backside defenses. We got like the multi and a couple expos, but it's looking pretty like scarce. There's not really much else as soon as that middle went down. That's probably why he was able to easily get the triple here. Look how many Yetis are still left over. The bowlers are still alive, I think. I just saw some rocks get thrown there a little bit. Yetis are still making their way around. World champion, the queen's ability still alive. Absolutely destructive attack here from Humblebee. He's absolutely destroying this base. And the mass Yeti attack, that's actually an attack I have to get better at. I don't like to use it because, to be honest, it comes down to a lot of luck with the Yetis. It's very difficult for me to use strategies like that because you have to rely on the Yetis to survive long enough, and using the Warden ability at the right place. It's a very lucky base attack. And that's why I've always tried to stay away from the Yeti's attack. I've always tried to stay away from luck-based attacks. So like, you know, mass E-Drags, the Yetis, Bow Witch, stuff like that. But like, you know, I need to get better with Lalo. Lalo's a very skill-based attack. The hybrid attack is very skill-based. It takes a lot of preparation and setting up the pathing for those types of attacks in order for it to work. Queen Charge Hog and Queen Charge Miner are also the same. Very skill-based attacks. You got to really set it up before you can just throw down your troops and stuff like that. But the Yetis are still very powerful, still very strong, and some people are very good at it. And as you can see here, Humblebee coming in with the easy triple to get the 3-star on this base. All right, next up we got Smoky Bear coming in with a Queen Charge Hog attack. He's actually the same person as Wyatt from before, which I actually didn't know for the longest time. I thought they were two different people because, I don't know, they just, like Wyatt, at least when he plays on Wyatt, he talks a little differently versus when he's on Smoky. And I could have sworn for the longest time they were two different people, but they're actually the same person. So he's coming in this time with a Queen Charge Hog attack against a, I think it's a popular ring base. Actually, yeah, I've seen this base all the time in Legend League. So guys, if you're having a hard time, or if you see this base in war, here is the blueprint to take it down. We got a Queen Charge Hog coming in with Queen on the left side, P.E.K.K.A.'s on the right side, and let's see where he pushes his Queen to, so he can path his hogs throughout the base here. So he's using a mass hog attack, so Queen Charge Hogs, so all hogs, no miners. He's got the world champion, so he really doesn't have to worry about the, you know, the archer queen, because that's usually something that you have to focus on when you do a hog attack, is the, you know, the enemy heroes and stuff like that. But with the world champion, that kind of changes the dynamic of the attack here. But he's trying to break into that wall there, and he's unsuccessful in that. Let's see what she goes for now. She's going for that scatter shot, takes down the eagle, and those healers are now taking fire from this archer shot. It doesn't look like it's going too well for him right here, but he ends up getting the 3-star. Let's see how he pulls it off here, because it does not look like it's going too well. He did get the scatter shot, and he did get the eagle, which is two like huge things. We got the Warden, World Champion, Hogs. See, like at Town Hall 12, this would not work because you got that enemy queen firing down on all the hogs, but that World Champion is going to come in and save them and absolutely take down the queen, not to worry about it anymore. I mean, I guess you could bring like a Skelly spell at Town Hall 12, but it just makes it 10 times harder to deal with that. Warden ability catches the blimps as the hogs and stuff make their way around the base. Blimp Bob's going to crash its way in towards the Town Hall, and the hogs are going to remain on the outside the base. See, this is how most of the hybrid attacks go against ring bases. The hybrid goes around the outside of the base, and the Blimp Bomb takes care of the 2-star in the middle. So at least you get the 2-star, and you don't have to worry about 1-starring against those ring bases. But they are still tough to get through. You can see Queen on the bottom, World Champion ability still intact, and the base here looking pretty rough. Even though it was a pretty rough start, it ends up working out pretty well here for Smoky, as he absolutely destroys the base and sweeps through the base pretty easily. But that's going to wrap it up. That's going to be the last attack for this war. Again, a lot of the bases towards the bottom were very, you know, easily taken down by some of our guys. Again, they were rushed looking. They didn't look very impressive defensively, so not much, you know, not much content around there for me to show you guys, because I mean, you know, you'd probably just be like, oh yeah, anyone can take down that base. So but that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys got any questions about anything, feel free to let me know, and I will answer to the best of my ability. And then just a quick disclaimer for anyone that potentially has like a 20, 15 war win streak in their clan right now. Make sure you turn off your public war log, make it private, and just be wary of people who are coming in and out of the clan. You never know when, I guess, you'll be hunted next. That sounds so weird, but there's people out there doing that. If you haven't seen that video, again, feel free to check it out. Link will be in the description if you want to check it out. But that's all I have for the video, guys. Again, if you guys enjoyed it, definitely appreciate a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.